sir, can you introduce yourself, please?
Hi, myself owner Rohan Shah, proud owner of a Jet Refill World, and we are purely specialized in printers and printer consumables.
Right, sir. Rohan, sir, thank you for the opportunity. First of all, I met you at ASIRT. It's a great connecting you here.
Yes.
So, start telling something about yourself and the brand.
Okay, myself is Rohan Shah, and I am a proud owner of a company called as Jet Refill World. We are purely specialized in printers and printer consumables. Whether you are looking for a printer on a rental, or you're looking for a new cartridges, refilling, repairing of a printer, or even we do recycling of printer, refurb printer. And we are in this business from past 2012.
Right, sir. Sir, the printing is one of the business which is majorly, the unorganized sector, we can say, but you have been growing very quickly.
Yes.
So, what has been the reason for that growth?
Okay, so our USP is basically we do a small audit whenever from a partner or a customer we get any kind of a requirement or an order. So we are the one, we do a small basic audit for the organization, like what kind of printer you are looking for, what is the monthly requirement, what are the features you are using. So according to that, we suggest a printers, and then we deliver the printers. And secondly, most importantly, we are the only one who are supplying a brand new printers for a rental. So basically, there is a 1-year warranty from the company itself. So what we do, we make a contract for 3 years with the customers, and we do an extended warranty from the OEM, whichever brand printer we are taking for. So this is the one USP for us, which is working very well for us. And most importantly, apart from this, we are purely into cartridges and printers. So we are not dealing any kind of hardware, software, or any kind of stationaries. So this makes us to stand out from the other competitors.
Right. So your Jet Refill World, you're not targeted to one area. Your company name is World, so the entire market is yours.
Yes.
Sir, just would like to know, renting a rental business, how in printing it's growing.
It's growing. See, nowadays, none of the corporate customers want to, invest it's a heavy investment amount in terms of if you're looking for a printer. So if you're going for a Xerox machine, the basic value starts from 1 lakh and above. And assume that if a customer is a corporate and is having a 2 to 3 floors, so they might require 5 to 7 machines, big machines, right? So initially they will be investing 5 to 10 lakhs in the machines itself. Apart from that, they will be taking care of the consumables, which is very costly. Yeah, if you are going with the original one, and apart from that, you need to maintain the printers and the consumables. So this is one of the biggest tasks which a corporate is facing. So that's the reason we are working on the rental.
Right. So when it comes to partner network, which is very important for you.
Right.
So how do you see the network is growing, and there are a lot of queries from the partners to associate with you?
Like, see, nowadays each and every customers are having their own requirements. As we are going to the technology world, the technology gets upgraded, so does the printer world is also getting upgraded. And the customers' requirement nowadays, before COVID was different, and after COVID, post COVID is different. So like, say, if the partner is going, as well as we are also growing at the process.
Right. So where the areas you're looking, the growth is there, market is there, and you're eyeing those areas, those market.
Okay, so currently for rental, we are supplying to the Pan India. Even for the new compatible donor cartridges, we are supplying to the Pan India. And in terms of repairing and refilling and refurb printer, so Mumbai is very big market, So there are so many companies. If you alone see the Andheri area, so there are more than 10,000 companies. So the Mumbai is very, in terms of printing, so I consider Mumbai is one of the biggest printing market.
Right. So, and it's a capital of it's a
financial capital.
So obviously, major market. So you might be targeting to corporate users,
right,
because and the end users. So
right,
how do you face any challenge when you go to and pitch your products that these are the solutions you can have? What challenges you see and how you overcome those challenges?
Okay, see, as I mentioned, we are purely into consumables and printers. So there are many stationery guys who also offer the wide range apart from the stationery. So they also start doing a refilling and all. So until and unless they don't compare our quality with the local vendor, they won't understand. Because if I'm quoting a 300 rupees or 400 rupees for a refilling, so there are the stationery guy who will be the quoting around 250 and 200 rupees. So this is the one major problem which we have been facing. So we always tell the customer, you don't only go for the rates, you also check what kind of the quality is required and what is the number of printouts you are getting after doing a refilling. because I can easily say कि मैं एक refilling में से 2 cartridge refill कर दूंगा. You are as of not going to count what is the number of printouts has been come from the single cartridges. So we always make assured to the customers and the partners, use our cartridge. You see what is the number of printing you are getting from our cartridge, and use the one stationary local guy cartridges, and what is the number of printing and the quality you are getting.
That's great. So means, I just came to know about, you have invested heavily in establishing your infrastructure, R&D team.
Yes.
So what is your objective behind investment in such investments?
Frankly, it's our policy before supplying any kind of printers, because if we don't have any kind of technical knowledge, so it will be a very embarrassing for us in front of the client, whether if the clients ask any kind of new features or any technology, and if we are not able to answer, so that will be a very embarrassing. And we not only check during that period, we also see what is the life of a printer and what is the life of the cartridge. After 5 years I will be getting a parts of the printers. After 5 years if the cartridge is available, अगर मेरा इंजीनियर आज कर पा रहा है तो ऑब्वियसली बाद में भी कर पाएगा. बट इफ मार्केट से ही पार्ट्स नहीं आ रहा है, it will be very difficult for us printer देने के बाद. So that's the reason we have an R&D team who check out the printers, we check the stability of the printers, check the stability of the cartridge, and according to that we decide what kind of the printer we will be giving.
Sir, last thing, because you have a session just after this, so I'll just leave you with this comment. Just throw a message to all the partners. You are a proud Indian company.
I'm a proud Indian company, and one more thing, your customer is your customers. This is what I would like to say. For
Right.
end user, we generally say when you're out of ink, you know whom to think. But for partner, it's your customer, it's always your customer.
Right. So you have a very clear-cut policy.
Yeah,
on that.
very clear-cut policy, because we also do white labeling job for the partners and all.
Right. So what opportunities, like, you can ask, means the partners who are not working with you, what are the opportunity you can share? Rental is one.
So for that's the reason we have taken the slot for today's ASIRT Synergy.
Right.
So all the partners will be sitting, and my slot is around 6:30 in the
Right.
evening. So I will share what is the difference between me and a local guy who do a printer on a rental or a refilling or any kind of a printer consumables they are looking for.
Right. Rohan bhai, yeah, it's a pleasure talking to you. और मैं भी presentation देखूंगा आपका.
Sure.
And surely now we'll be connected forever. Thank you.
Sure. Thanks.